Hey everyone, welcome back to the Fragrance Direct YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can recreate this super glam rose gold makeup look. We have rose gold on the lids and we've also got a bit of a metallic lip going on as well. So if you do want to see how I created this look, please keep watching. So first of all, we're going to start by priming our skin using the L'Oreal Resurfacing Smoothing Primer. This is almost like a silicone based primer, so it's one of those primers that really fill in your pores, so it's great to put around your T-zone. I'm just going to take a small amount on my finger and press it into the skin. I'm not going to rub it in because it can ball up a little bit. I'm just going to press it in just to fill in any pores. So I'm mostly going to focus that around my T-zone, so down my nose, on my chin, and just around my mouth. Next to foundation, I'm going to be using the Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation, and I'm just going to pop some of that onto the back of my hand and apply it using a buffer brush. So I'm just going to buff this into the skin using circular motions. This is a really nice lightweight foundation, but it is medium coverage. So it's perfect if you do want some coverage but you don't like the feeling of heavy makeup. Then using the Maybelline Better Skin Concealer, I'm just going to apply that under my eyes and over any blemishes, as well as around my nose just to get rid of any redness. And again, buff that in with the same brush as before. I'm also just going to go over my lids with that lightly. You don't need too much, just use whatever's left on your brush. This will just help to prime the eyes. Then using this Nars Contour Duo, this one is in the shade Paloma, I'm just going to take this lighter highlighting shade and I'm going to set my under eyes with that and also set my lids with that as well. This is a really nice brightening shade and it's not too matte either. I'm also just going to pop some of that on my chin. Again, just to brighten the areas like my forehead as well. Then I'm going to take the contour shade and I'm just going to dip my brush in there, tap off the excess and just apply some contour to the hollows of my cheeks. This is quite a nice warm tone bronzer, so you can buff it up your face as well just to add a more bronze effect, just to warm up the skin a little bit more. I'm then just going to bake my face using the Art Deco Fixing Powder. So I'm just going to pop that underneath my contour just to sharpen it up. And I've also gone ahead and popped some under my eyes as well. I'm then just going to add a touch of highlighter to the tops of my cheekbones and across my cupid's bow. So I'm going to be using the Technic Strobe Kit and I'm going to be using this slightly peachy shade here. And using a fan brush, I'm just going to pop that on the tops of my cheekbones just to add a little bit of glow. Then for the rose gold eyes, I'm going to be going in with this Rimmel quad in the shade Afternoon Tea, and I'm going to be taking this matte shade here. This will just be a really good transition shade, so it will just help to blend everything out in a second. I'm just going to pop that in my crease and blend it out. So you can just see it's very, very subtle, but doing this just gives the look a bit of dimension, and it also helps everything to blend out later on. Then I'm going to go in with this shimmery mauve shade, and I'm going to pop that on the outer part of the eye. And I'm not going to go on the lid as such, I'm going to try and keep as much of the lid clean as I can. I'm just going to blend that into the crease and slightly outwards, just so it kind of creates a V. And I'm also using the same powder as before, just to sharpen up that wing. It's the same sort of idea as when you cut your contour with baking. You can just pop that there, leave it to bake for a moment, and then when you brush it away, it will be a really sharp line. It's kind of like using tape. While I'm waiting for that part of my eye to bake, I'm going to go in with the same shade as before, and I'm going to pop that under my lower lash line. And then I'm going to use the same fluffy brush as before, and I'm just going to blend that out underneath a little bit as well. And you can also just lightly dust away the bake, and as you can see, it does just give you a really nice sharp edge. Then with a flat brush, I'm going to go in with this lighter pink shade, and I'm just going to pack that slightly more so on the inner corner just to highlight. And now for the fun part, I'm going to be applying this Rimmel Scandalized eyeshadow paint in the shade Peachy Apricot all over the lid. So when doing this, you want to make sure that you tilt your head back, because if you lean forward too much, then it can transfer onto your brow bone. And what you're just going to do is apply this to the centre of the lid. And then once that's dried, I'm going to go back in with that transition shade that we used before, just to blend out the edges, just so it's not as harsh. And then I'm going to add tons of mascara using the L'Oreal Miss Manga Punky Mascara in black. This one gives you really out there lashes. And I'm also going to apply some to the bottom lashes as well. Then I'm just going to lightly define my lips using the W7 Lip Twister in the shade Nude Dude. These are really amazing lip liners, especially for the price. And of course you could just leave it like this for a super glam makeup look, but it's a rose gold tutorial here, so I've picked up a very exciting product. This is one of the Maxfactor double-ended lipsticks. So this Flipstick is in a really nice rose gold shade, as you can see. On one side we have more of a mauvey sort of tone, and then on this side we have a pink rose goldy shade. So I'm going to mix the two together, pop them on the centre of my lip, and give a really rose gold finish. So this is the finished look, just something super glam and a little bit fun as well. You could obviously just do the eyes on their own, or you could focus mostly on the lips. It's entirely up to you. As always, all of the products featured in this video will be linked down below. Please hit that subscribe button if you do want to see more, and give this video a big thumbs up if you did like it. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.